Hello and welcome to Council Recap, where we take the content of council meetings and give you the breakdown. I'm Daniel Lindley. The meeting began with a proclamation by Mayor Alex Vargas presenting the key to the city to Stephen Baxter for his dedication and devotion to the city. As a youth, Baxter was separated from his parents and placed in a foster home where he wrote an essay about his childhood experiences. He was reunited with his parents at age 18 and was awarded the key to the city. Unfortunately, his original key was lost, so the council re-awarded him with a new one. Next, Mayor Pro Tem Haydar Awad presented 6 students from Hawthorne, Lawndale, and Lusinger High School with the Awad Family Foundation scholarships. The scholarships will help them achieve their future academic goals. The council presented a proclamation to retiring city clerk Norb Huber. Huber was instrumental in the creation of the Hawthorne Historical Society Museum and community events such as Good Neighbors Day and the Hawthorne Hall of Fame banquet. He kept Hawthorne residents connected and informed on city events through his weekly newsletters. In the resolution portion of the meeting, resolution number 7998 was approved. It calls for the temporary street closure in front of St. Joseph's Elementary School on Acacia Avenue between 118th Street and 119th Street during regular school operating hours from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Resolution number 8002 was also approved. It amends the guidelines related to the temporary street closures for block parties. The guideline highlights that temporary street closures and block party permits are required and may be issued for Memorial Day, Labor Day, and 4th of July from the hours of 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Then Resolution 8004 was approved, adopting the citywide annual budget for the fiscal year of 2018 to 2019. The budget was decided back on May 22nd during the City's Council Public Budget Workshop and regular City Council meeting. Next, Resolution 8005 was approved. This calls for an agreement on animal sheltering services between the City of Hawthorne and the Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Los Angeles, known as SPCA-LA. These services include animal shelters and emergency medical care for ill or injured animals. Resolution 8006 was approved, establishing the city's appropriations limit for the 2018-2019 fiscal year. The city must set a limit on the amount it can make from tax receipts. This year, the city estimated approximately $53 million from tax receipts, which is below the $74 million limit. Taxes exceeding this amount must be returned to residents or spent by majority vote. Resolution 8007 was approved, authorizing acceptance of a support grant for the 2018 Free Summer Lunch Program, which starts June 25th and goes through August 17th. An estimated 6,000 free lunches will be served by the group Our Little Helpers to children ages 1 to 18. These meals will be available at Eucalyptus Park, Holly Glen Park, Jim Thorpe Park, Ramona Park, and Memorial Park. Then Resolution 8009 was approved, authorizing the designated Hawthorne City officers to order the deposit or withdrawal of money from the local agency investment fund. Now, in addition to the city manager and city treasurer, the acting finance director and accounting supervisor are authorized to order the deposits and withdrawal and the transfer of funds. Resolution 8010 was approved, authorizing the designated Hawthorne City officers to execute agreements and orders with Multi-Bank Securities Incorporated for the investment of city funds. This resolution designates the city acting finance director, city manager, city treasurer, and finance analyst as the authorized signatories to the MBS agreement. Then, in the public hearing portion of the meeting, interim city manager Arnold Shadbeer presented Resolution 8000. This approves the annual engineer's report confirming the assessment diagrams and assessment amounts for the improvement of street lighting systems for the fiscal year 2018 to 2019. Next, Shadbeer presented Resolution 8001, which confirms the annual weed abatement assessment process. Property owners now will be given a 5-day notice to clean their property of weeds and rubbish. If they fail to do so, the city will hire a contractor and charges of the cleanup are then placed in the county assessment rolls. Resolution 8003 was presented and authorizes the approval of the Third Amendment to the contract between the city and U.S. Tow. This amendment will extend the contract to 2021 and increases the tow and storage fees. In the city manager's consent calendar, the council approved progress payment number 1 to Shannon Corporation of Downey, California for the El Segundo Boulevard Improvement Project. This includes work such as storm drain improvements, ordering traffic signal equipment, and sidewalk and ADA ramp improvements. Next, progress payment number 1 was approved to Martinez Landscape Company of Sylmar, California. This contract includes the city's weed abatement program, landscape and general maintenance needs such as installing root barriers, tree planting and removal, as well as concrete asphalt removal and pavement. Then Council approved progress payment number 6 to Great Scott Tree Service Incorporated of Stanton, California. This includes work such as tree removal and tree trimming throughout the city. The Council then authorized the purchase of a new storage area network from Dell EMC Corporation for the IT department. This device is the primary storage system for the city, and current unit has been in operation for over 7 years, exceeding the expected lifespan by 2 years, and is unable to meet current performance demands. Then Council approved progress payment number 1 to Sequel Contractors Incorporated of Santa Fe Springs, California for the Hawthorne Boulevard Improvement Project. This work includes repaving of asphalt, traffic signal upgrades, extension of the bike lane to Imperial Highway, and the ADA ramp improvements. Lastly, Council approved the City Treasurer's proposed investment strategy to transfer $6 million of the general fund to invest into certificates of deposit, or CDs. The City's Treasurer's plan is to utilize a 3-year laddering strategy. At the end of the first year, $500,000 will mature and will continue to mature every 6 months after that. This will produce an average annual return of $159,000 in interest. Thank you for joining us for Council Recap. Remember, you can watch the City Council meetings in their entirety by going to www.cityofhawthorne.org/council-videos/. We'll see you next time.